Hey everyone, it's Ron from Cali Fabrics. Got a great group of spring and summer cottons to show you, all designer dead stock. I cannot wait for you to see them. Let's take a look. You know I love a good cotton drop, and these are all just so perfect for spring, so I'm excited about this group. All right, let's take a look. This is the only seersucker in this group. This is a really pretty kind of emerald and white plaid. It's got a little bit of a kind of a pinky purpley, let's see if I can really make sure it focuses there. Kind of a little pinky purpley, like the really, really thin strip on the outside of the emerald there. Just a little bit of interest. And yeah, it's really nice, really airy, very, very soft to the touch. These are cool. These are Dobby weave cotton, kind of like a gauzy Dobby weave cotton. So it has like this like Dobby cross weave right here. You can kind of see that. So it's got almost, again, I think I added one of these and called it almost like an eyelet with a linen that had this kind of weave. But it's a Dobby. And it's a little bit see-through there, but really, again, really nice, soft, and gauzy. This is actually poly cotton, which surprised me because it feels like 100% cotton. It's very, very soft. Kind of almost washed, lived-in feel. This will be super comfy, and honestly, the poly content is going to make it behave really well in and out of the wash. So that's kind of a plus. This is really, really nice and soft. It comes in these 4 colors, so you've got kind of like that sky blue, a chambray blue, kind of a denim blue here, and then this really pretty kind of chambray red or kind of rose color. These are really cool. We also got 3 different colors in Calcutta, kind of a midweight Calcutta. So this is a really kind of a rustic midweight. Let's see if we can pull the white out so you can kind of see the texture. It's kind of a cousin to gauze. It's got that very kind of natural, kind of organic feel to it. This is not an organic cotton, but it has just that really nice natural feel and look to it. A little bit, like I said, a little bit coarser than a gauze and a little bit heavier than a gauze, but it's got that really cool kind of gauze-like texture. Really nice midweight for something that if you're wanting to have that kind of just very natural look. Comes in black, brown, and kind of a winter white or a warm white. This is a classic chambray, just like a classic gray chambray. And a very usable light midweight. This would be fantastic for like a button down. Really nice, soft, high quality chambray. These are all chambray, so you can kind of see chambray stripes. So you can kind of see like that, the weave in the stripes, that kind of modelness to it. So it's not a solid stripe, it's a woven in chambray stripe. With the white, this is the black. This is kind of an olive, lavender. There's a little wider stripe and an aqua. This seafoam is beautiful. I love this color. It's not a color that I see all the time, and I just think it's really beautiful and perfect for spring and summer. This is a different stripe, so this is not just like an 1/8 inch stripe, but it's in the same group, same feel, same quality. Really nice. This one down here, come on, focus. There we go. This one here is the orange, kind of like a sherbet orange. A really pretty hot pink. And then another hot pink in that wider stripe. These, I'll pull this out a little bit, just can kind of see the weight and feel. But this is kind of, it's actually very similar to the shirt that I'm wearing today. A very, very kind of soft, lightweight cotton shirting, crisp, really nice. I love these colors. I love how they look all together, honestly. Like it just feels very, very springy. We've got Easter around the corner. It's got a very springy, Eastery feel to it. And then we've got these chambrays. Scissors. Then we've got these chambrays here, which are also really beautiful and springy. These have a little bit more weight to them than those shirtings did. Very similar weight to that gray chambray I was just showing you. Really nice quality. Really pretty, crisp pinstripes on this vertical stripe. Really nice, rich colors in all of these. This one's really cool too. This is actually a linen blend. This is 80% linen, 20% cotton. Very, very soft. And I love just like this natural, kind of like this natural taupe and ivory stripe, but it still kind of has like the slub and like that natural linen-y look to it. Really, really pretty. This one is an interesting one. This is actually a wool silk blend. More of a mid-weight, so you could honestly do something because it's got some some structure to it. There we go. It's got some structure to it. Really, really nice. The back actually has a little bit of gloss. I think this is actually like a drapery fabric. It's a wool silk fabric that I think was intended or used initially like as a drapery fabric. So you could totally use it as like really nice draperies. But I think this would actually make a really nice like lightweight coat. Or kind of something more structured because it does have some structure to it, but it's really pretty. Really pretty wool silk blend. So I think this would actually make a really nice spring jacket or coat if you want to do something like that. This is another cool one. I think this is the only rayon in the group. I actually wasn't going to add this because I have some other rayons coming, but I really, really like this. I just want to add it. So it is the only rayon, but okay. So it's got this really pretty floral / geometric vertical stripe, and it's a Swiss dot. So it's got that really pretty kind of, just that dotted pattern that Swiss dots have with the kind of like those dotted threads. I don't know how to really explain that. If you haven't seen a Swiss dot, that's what that is. But it's also really, really pretty. It's a challis, so it's got that really pretty drape, very nice and airy. I think this would be really just a beautiful dress or top. Oh, these are exciting. We got these two. These are 60-inch wide twill weave Bemberg linings. So it's the 100% Cupro lining that is just absolutely slick and breathable and comfortable against the skin. These are a great choice for outerwear that you're going to be wearing in warmer weather because this is incredibly breathable and comfortable against the skin. So it's not going to be sticky like some polyesters would be. And these are cool because they do have that little bit of twill weave. I think also these for 60 inches wide, these are going to be a really, really good value for Bemberg. This big fuzzy caterpillar here is he's kind of out of place, I understand, in this big spring and summertime drop, but he is so cool that I couldn't say no. Where is the outside of this roll? It just keeps going. There it is. Okay, this is like the super thick, blankety, kind of like a tweed, a twill weave coating. I mean, this stuff is very, very much like a thick blanket. This would be an amazing kind of relaxed fit coat. Only 13 yards with this. It is dead stock, so it's not coming back. This will sell out by the time the weather turns again. So if this is something that you think you would like to use, honestly, you could use this in decor too. That's just I love the look of it. I love this plaid. I love the weave. It's a beautiful fabric. So I couldn't say no. For sure, not weather appropriate, but really, really beautiful wool. Actually, it's just poly wool blend. Hopping down here, we're getting a couple of French terries. These are tri-blend, which is rayon poly spandex. This has kind of a closely, let me look at the loop on the back, a closely kind of like a tight knit loop on the back, really soft, smooth face, and pretty good stretch across the width on this one. I think there's about a 50% stretch on the width. So this would honestly be a really comfy pair of joggers or like a lightweight hoodie. And this charcoal is the same thing, but in charcoal. This one's really cool. I initially thought this was a rayon, but we did a test on it, and it's actually like a cotton spandex. It just got a really great drape for a cotton, so I thought it was a rayon. This has almost a linen-y look to it. Almost got like kind of that natural slubby look. And it's just a really beautiful kind of soft, earth tony, like rosebud type print. Really, really pretty, great drape, and it has just a little bit of stretch. It's not super stretchy, but it has a little bit of stretch. So I think this one actually will be really, really comfy as a top or a dress. Because again, the drape is fantastic. Be very, very comfortable, as a natural fiber, and that little bit of stretch just gives you that extra level of comfort, like around like the tight spots, elbows, and whatnot. Getting into some poplins. This is a 100% cotton poplin, so this one is no stretch. I just love this deep emerald color. Green is my personal favorite color, and I love like this green and white combo. It's a really, really pretty floral, very kind of like a basic mid-weight poplin. Again, this would be great for like a spring top or dress or skirt. These tropicals here are awesome. These are also like kind of crisp, light midweight poplins. I think these were around the 120 GSM range, so heavier than a lawn, but still on the lighter weight side. And these ones also have 3% spandex. So this one, this one, this one, and this one, these four have that little bit of stretch across the width. Again, just added a little bit of added comfort. If you have something like a more fitted sleeve or whatever, that's fantastic. Really nice, vibrant prints. There's a navy, and then there's like the black version of the same print. This one is a little bit different. It has more kind of a sketchbook feel, a little bit of a tighter floral with those blues and like kind of hot pinks, really pretty. And then this is actually face in. I love the colors in this one. Let me pull it out. It's like pinks and purples and yellow, but it also has like kind of these grayscale elements that make the colors pop even more. Got a bright red. So I just feel like this one was really, really fun what they did with the colors in this print. And again, got that little bit of stretch. Soft, smooth hand, but also crisp. So you could definitely make a top out of this. But it would also be appropriate for something like a skirt or a dress. This one here is sort of a, a Liberty of London inspired floral. And again, this one is another 100% cotton poplin, so no stretch on this one, but it's just a really soft, nice quality, crisp cotton poplin that would be wonderful for this time of year. Okay, then we're getting into these plaids. These are gingham print, so this is not a woven in gingham. This is a print cotton lawn. They're just really, really pretty, and the colors that we were able to get in these are again just perfect for this time of year. So black, kind of like this aqua turquoise, this really, really fun, vibrant, summery yellow, and then this hot pink, which is so pretty. I even actually like the back of this one. So this is the back, but the back kind of adds almost, I don't know, the way that the print is, it almost adds like just kind of a more rustic, like slubby nature. So to me, the back is also very usable on this. Not identical. The front is definitely more smooth. The back has that. But when I first saw these, I thought this was the face. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So anyway, yeah, I really like those. Last couple fabrics here. This one here is a cotton silk blend, which I always love, especially for this time of year. Cotton silk, it's lightweight. I mean, cotton is generally lightweight enough, but you blend it with silk and you just get this really beautiful, lightweight, soft to the touch, great fabric. I mean, it's fluid. It's more fluid than your average cotton lawn, but in weight, it's very similar. It is not see-through, despite its lightweight. And the colors in this are just really nice and vibrant. The print is wonderful. It pops. Again, super soft hand. This would be a fantastic, just a wonderful kind of, springtime, summer dress. This would really make a wonderful shirt. Even something like a camp shirt, like a Hawaiian shirt, like that style of shirt would be super comfortable in this and very, very airy and breathable. So got quite a bit of this one. I really liked this print. And the very last one, this came in with those other stretch poplins, but this one's actually a stretch sateen. Same content, I think 97 cotton, 3% spandex. It's got just a little bit of a sheen to it. I don't know if that's coming through here. But I just love how vibrant this one is. This one is just so vivid, like it just pops. It just pops. The black is very, very rich, and then these colors are just very much so kudos to the printmakers here, because the colors in this one just absolutely pop, and it's a wonderful print. So great stretch, definitely more of a mid-weight. I think about 225 GSM on this one, and I think this one's going to go quick, because this one would really make a really great skirt, or a dress that has a little bit more structure, or a lightweight jacket. Really, really beautiful. All right, that is it for this week. Let me know if you have any questions about anything you saw here in the video down in the comments below, or you can always shoot us an email at support@califabrics.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody.